As we get into the main production of May, we're starting to do the hanging baskets. And there's one particular hanging basket that I do like to do, and that's the strawberry hanging baskets. I always do one of the strawberry baskets for my granddaughter and for my grandson, although he's a little bit young, but he still likes his strawberries. When you buy your strawberry plants, you've got little tiny flowers there just forming. Now they will mature over the next month into green strawberries that will ripen in the sunshine into about June and July. Now we've got 4 different varieties at the moment. There's one called El Santa. El Santa is the one that the supermarkets do like to sell because it's a regular shape, always very sweet, and there's nothing better than pick your own strawberries. They are fantastic, and in a hanging basket the slugs can't get up to get to eat them, so it's a bonus. El Santa is a good regular heavy cropper, crops on a regular basis, and the supermarkets like it because it's a good even shape. Then we've got Cambridge Favourite. Now this has been going around for 50, 60 years, if not more. But I remember my granddad and my nana, they had a strawberry farm, and that's the variety they grow. So I always have to order some Cambridge Favourite. It's a lovely tasting strawberry. In the first year they're very large fruits, and it's a very sweet variety. It's a brilliant strawberry plant. And then we've got one called Red Gauntlet. Now the bonus with Red Gauntlet is it doesn't really know when to stop producing fruit. So when you crop Red Gauntlet, it'll produce more flowers again and more fruit, and it seems to go on and on. The fruit is not especially large, not like the previous ones, but you've got a continuity with Red Gauntlet. The fruit keeps producing and producing. Get another sweet variety, but I don't know of any strawberry that's not sweet. They're always a sweet variety. And then finally it brings us to one called Marshmallow. Now I've got a bit of a claim to fame with Marshmallow. I happened to be down at Raymond Blanc's working there in the mid-1990s, and I did some planting work, and I happened to be planting something close to where he was doing some filming. He was testing the strawberry flavours, and the one that came out on top, I was intrigued to know which one it was going to be, and it was Marshmallow. Well, at the time in the 1990s, I couldn't find this anywhere. Nowadays it's more widely available, and I think if you look on various websites it'll also say that Raymond Blanc recommends Marshmallow as the sweetest, the largest fruit in his taste test. It's the best one, and I happened to be there at the time when he was doing the filming. So luckily I always pick this one, and when I had the allotment I had Marshmallow on there at great expense. Nowadays they're just the same price as every other strawberry. So let me just tip this down. So the compost is a mixture of peat-free compost and the perlite and the bark again, as usual, as my previous videos have shown. There is no fertilizer going into this other than the compost fertilizer. We don't add extra fertilizer to it, and when we're watering with a organic feed, because we don't want to be eating chemicals with our strawberries, so we don't add extra fertilizer to the compost. Fill your pots up right up to the top, and then my usual method, 2 fingers in, point the strawberries where the flowers are to the outside. So where the strawberries are coming out, we point those towards the outside so that they'll trail over and hang over the edge of the pot. I'm using a plastic pot because this will hold on to the moisture much better. And then the final thing will be to water them well in, and make sure you keep them well watered, because the strawberries are a fruit and they need lots of moisture during the growing season. That's it. Put those 4 in there, 4 around the outside, and I'm sure my grandchildren will love those in about 6 weeks to 8 weeks time. Now we have these already made up. We can buy the strawberry plants. They're only about £2.50 a plant, so you can buy your strawberries and you can soon make up a pot for a tenner, and then it's perennial. So not only does it crop this year and during the summertime, but next year and the year after and the year after, and you'll get 3-4 years out of this one pot. And it's fantastic fun, all organic, as long as you water it with an organic feed. Fantastic value for money.